In January 2026, a joint military and law enforcement mission suddenly removed Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro from power. This chart compares a massive $32,000 wager placed on Polymarket against the incredibly low 6 to 8% market probability of that ouster happening before month's end. When the unexpected removal occurred, those odds spiked to 100%, netting the anonymous bettor a $400,000 profit. Federal investigators traced that anonymous account to United States Army soldier Gannon Ken Van Dyke. Van Dyke was actively involved in planning the joint military mission to capture Maduro, Operation Absolute Resolve, giving him direct, non-public knowledge of the raid's execution timeline. The government's case against Van Dyke highlights a new legal frontier: the prosecution of a soldier for treating classified military intelligence as a private financial asset. Polymarket operates as a prediction market. Users buy and sell shares based on the likelihood of real-world events occurring, which crowdsources a public probability percentage. Knowing that Operation Absolute Resolve was launching on January 3rd, Van Dyke purchased thousands of extremely cheap shares right before the military action began. This chart tracks the betting odds, showing an unnatural spike right before the raid. Massive wagers shift the public odds, acting as a flashing beacon. Adversaries monitoring the platform can see this irregular activity and deduce an imminent covert operation. Monetizing classified operational details broadcasts troop movements to the globe, placing the American service members executing the raid directly in harm's way. The act of trading on classified intelligence turns an online betting site into a live, crowdsourced threat warning system for foreign targets. In Washington, the Department of Justice brought criminal charges against the soldier, prosecuting the leak as a severe federal financial crime. They were joined by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the regulatory body responsible for overseeing U.S. derivatives markets, who filed their own formal complaint. The agencies argue that using confidential information provided by an employer to make personal financial wagers is the exact definition of illegal insider trading. The CFTC has clear authority to pursue fraud and manipulation in these digital prediction markets, applying the same rules that the Securities and Exchange Commission uses to monitor traditional stock exchanges. Stealing classified military information for personal gain now carries the same federal severity as corporate stock manipulation. That legal reality brings the case to the Southern District of New York. Van Dyke is now fighting federal criminal charges from the DOJ, while the CFTC is demanding full restitution, severe civil penalties, and permanent trading bans. His $400,000 payout resulted in the destruction of his military career and a permanent criminal record. Widespread public access to event-based trading is a relatively recent development, but federal laws protecting classified information and market integrity are absolute. Turning global conflict into an online wager does not shield a user from regulation. Federal authorities actively monitor digital ledgers to ensure military operations are not traded like corporate assets.